Oh.
You're fucked now, dude.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
This call may be monitored for training purposes.
Yeah, remember that shit.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
All I remember that is them talking. What did you learn about that call? All I remember is them talking about Batman movies. I didn't learn anything.
I didn't learn shit.
You didn't learn a damn thing.
I'm gonna record our audio too, just to be safe.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll do it too, I guess.
You know what we should do? We should record our audio and then his audio separate, and then release like a remix
Just
version
half the conversation.
where his responses are like 2 answers off of, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Might have to plug this in here in a second. Oh, it's got a full back.
You want me to
Yes.
press and do the record?
Dude.
Oh, you have a mouse. Nice.
You know, that's the one thing that sucks about not having a dedicated camera and using my webcam. I can't see for, like, I'm getting older, man, and I can't see shit.
Yeah, I can't either.
All right.
What, you saw me trying to read the rundown.
I'm going to hit record. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Well,
Whoa, it's like in the
Yeah.
future.
wow. Depending on if we did this correctly, you'll be able to watch this on our YouTube channel while we're recording it. Or, well,
Should we
a
be
video.
silent to see if Luke shows up on our thing?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Try talking, Luke.
What's up?
We're gonna see if you show up on the wavelength on
Oh, okay.
GarageBand
Cool.
while you talk.
Just trying to click the fucking thing. You're talking.
Fuck.
It's not showing up. It's fine.
Yeah, I got one recording
Pause
too.
for
So.
any amount.
Recording anyway. We're
That's fine.
recording.
Good
This is
deal.
record. We got 3 different things recording.
We
Something's got to
don't
work.
know how technology works.
Suck it. All right. So
Eat a dick.
when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, we did a definitive ranking, and it became a definitive ranking because we just ended up agreeing on our list. However, we have brought on special guest, former Batcast co-host of mine, the one, the only, Luke Moyer.
The
What's up, guys?
nice.
I'll just give you a quick rundown of my favorite Spider-Man movies, just because you mentioned it. I want to tell you, in the order of the order of how they released.
Okay.
But I would also take No Way Home and put them. I would put that after Raimi Spider-Man 2,
Okay.
and then Spider-Man 3, and then Amazing 1, 2, Tom Holland's, because my biggest argument with Tom Holland and the MCU Spider-Man is he's never had his own movie. It's always been carried by the other actor. And the only good thing about No Way Home was all the good villains from the old ones. The main, Toby and Andrew and Garfield. So the fact that he won awards, or like Kids' Choice and all this shit for No Way Home, it's like it's uncredited. I don't think he deserves that for himself, because again, all the good shit about the other movies is the only good thing about this movie. So I have yet to see him carry that film.
Well, the other thing too is the problem with like doing critiques and definitive rankings of these movies is there's so many, variables. Like we're doing straight up basically 1 through 11, right?
Yeah, but we're going to start with number 11 and work to number 1.
Like, okay, for example, I think Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker. I think he does the best job as it. Is he the best Spider-Man? I don't know if I could say that. Is his world the best Spider-Man world that I like? I don't know if I could say that either. But so, we're going to do Justice League, which is a very heavy.
We're doing Snyder Cut, by the way. The Snyder Cut ranking.
We figure we might as well go with
the Justice League. Yeah. We're not doing that one.
The Justice League.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I always say I like Holland for the MCU.
Yeah.
I prefer Toby as Parker, but I also like Garfield as Spider-Man. But for me,
Garfield was too cool to be Parker.
I do love that they made that movie.
Yeah.
The cool youth pastor joke was probably by far my favorite.
But anyway, we're not doing that stupid Spider-Man crap. We're doing real movies, real cinema.
Raimi-verse, bro. Raimi-verse is the one I grew up with. That's what I'm sticking with.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because you did say that. It was like, and I said this on this show multiple times. this is like the biggest validation to Sam Raimi's work to be like this. Like you could make the statement because it came out first, but like he did such a great job at perfectly cast him and the casting director getting the perfect Green Goblin, the perfect Doc Ock, where they're like, we can't recreate this. Like this is too good. But today we're talking about Batman.
So basically, we're taking a Jason Momoa approach and fuck Marvel because we're doing
DC episode.
Batman.
I will say this. I'm gonna pitch this to both of you guys right now. This is only live action theatrically released movies. And I think that we could do a whole nother episode on just animated Batman movies. But that is an undertaking because there are so many.
Oh, dude. Sub-Zero by far my favorite.
Yeah?
Animated is just near and dear to my heart.
I like the Dark Knight Returns 1 and 2, basically. But
those are really good.
But the
fucking
thing is,
RoboCop is Batman, dude.
But the thing is, though, is that Dark Knight 1 and 2 basically it animates the comic book.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. A lot of people are like, I don't want a straight up adaptation. That's what I wanted. That's what I got.
That's what you get with those animated movies.
And that's, I mean, there's few moments in
I watched
BVS
Injustice.
that was cool just because it was like straight from those panels.
Yeah.
Like the wine cellar shit. And...
Yeah, the when he's jumping in the lightning and shit. They even did that in Batman v Superman. But I watched Injustice, the cartoon, the animated movie.
That was badass.
We're gonna go right back to it. I just want to throw. Wait a second. Did you like the part when they're fighting in a Kansas cornfield and Superman suddenly finds a fucking manhole cover?
Look. It's a superhero movie.
I turned it off right there. I was like,
it's a cartoon.
Fuck this.
Okay. I also saved an edible. And I took an edible before I watched it because I was like, perfect time. Because when he fucking, and this might be a spoiler, but when he swoops down and he just, I literally sat there like that. I was alone, and it's like 2 a.m, but I'm like,
I'm high as balls in my garage.
Like I literally am like, I'm like panning like my room. Like, anybody else fucking see that shit or what? Like that was awesome.
All right,
but you can at least
okay. We got it.
I mean, it has
that's why
flaws.
Let's
because
I know.
Other than that, it was like cool. And then there's
when they go to Mr. Terrific or whatever, and they do the whole multiverse. Fucking, let's just grab a bunch of fucking Supermans, and then hey, here's a fucking Lois with a baby.
Right? Yeah.
I've been pretty good. I like it.
I can't wait to do that because when I mean anime, I'm talking Mask of Phantasm, Sub-Zero, Return of the Joker. Like I'm talking all that shit, but we'll get to that in a separate episode.
The Killing Joke would have been good if they would have cut the first.
Why
minutes.
Is he fucking Batgirl? Anyway, let's get
why
to
not
it.
just make the fucking villain in the first half of it be the Joker instead of it just being some random ass fucking person? Because it just has no credibility.
You have to break like a 70s minutes or something threshold to be released in a theater, and they wanted to do a limited release of it. So
yeah, I'm just saying, like you could have had that whole entire movie minus the Batgirl fucking. Just make the was it Prince or Percy or some shit? Just make him Joker. Yeah. Take down Joker.
After taking down some villains, fuck Bruce.
Come here, you.
Let me ride your cock.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right. So let's get into it. We're going from. There are 11 live-action Batman movies.
Fucking Christ!
Now, of those movies, all the 11 movies are Batman '66, Batman '89, Batman Returns, Batman and Robin, Batman Forever. Forgot that.
Batman Forever, and then Batman and Robin.
The Dark Knight trilogy, the most recent one, the Batman, and we'll even throw in Batman v Superman and the Snyder cut of Justice League because, like I said, we don't give a shit about that. So, Luke, you are our guest, and we're going to go to 11 to number 1. So what is your least favorite Batman movie live action?
And it's only because I have to put it somewhere, and because there's only so many on the list that I have to. And I love this movie, and I love all these movies, for sure.
Yes, I like all these movies. Even the bad ones.
Okay, it's a tie. It's probably gonna be a tie between the Snyder Cut and 66. Wow. The only problem with Snyder Cut is the first 3 chapters is literally just build up, and it's clearly him just jerking his dick. But it's like we could have. It's a 4-hour adaptation.
Right.
We could have done it.
It's
we
true.
could have done it in
It's
2
extremely
hours.
masturbatory.
We could have done it in 2 hours. Because almost the whole entire first chapter is freaking Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne, on a fucking Clydesdale, fucking riding into fucking Belgium, trying to find this Aquaman. And then you got random ass fucking Swedish chicks singing while they're sniffing fucking Jason Momoa's sweater for God knows why. Like, it's a good ass fucking movie.
Did you hear the soundbite?
No.
Oh, I thought you heard the drop.
I mean, I heard it, but I was still talking, so I was like,
no, sorry, it was.
no, and the bad in this movie so far outweighs the good.
I am shocked. So
I am a little bit.
And I loved it. I loved it. But
I
love and I enjoy these other movies so much more.
So
that's cool. Yeah, I get that.
Are you saying that the Snyder cut is your number 11?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Snyder cut number 11.
Okay.
All right, Tyler, what's your dead last? I think you and I might have the same one.
Mine is straight up and Robin for a lot of reasons.
It doesn't even say Batman and Robin and Robin.
I've never seen it.
Oh.
When it came out in the theaters,
get off the pod.
I saw Batman Forever. I've seen every other Batman movie in the theater except for 66, and I saw Batman Forever, and I've been rewatching it, and it is such a piece of shit.
Batman Forever?
Yes, it's awful.
Dude, fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
I told you this was gonna get contention.
Fuck you. Because
I've never seen
that
it.
might be your number 11. That's probably
that's fine,
top 3 for me.
Okay, well, I didn't know get in your fucking face when you're okay. Fine, that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah, defend your point.
So Ed Robin, I've never seen it, but all I've heard about it was just bullshit. They fucked up Bane. Fucking, it's just terrible. There's nipples.
No, yeah, you're right.
I don't want to do it. So Robin is my number 11.
I was like 5 when that one came out, so
yeah.
I loved the fuck out of it.
We have talked about
him up because he had a Batman Forever.
We have talked about doing
sleep sack.
A commentary on Batman and Robin, and the only reason is because I've never seen it before.
I would totally love to be in on
and how fun that would be for us to do a commentary that I've never seen.
Yeah.
So that would be fun.
We'd have to do that in person for sure. We'd have to do that because I don't think we could do Zoom.
But that's my 11.
And sync it up. But yes, we should do that in person for sure.
Yeah.
I agree with Tyler. I have Batman and Robin number 11. And I do want to, again, put out the caveat. Even this movie, it's bad. I still get enjoyment out of it. But I have to put it at number 11 just because on its face, it is probably the worst Batman movie.
Yeah.
Even Batman 66 has some charm to it. So, all right, that is wrapped up for number 11. Let's start with Tyler. What is your number 10?
Forever.
Wow. Man, you know what's funny? As I guarantee you, Luke and I have them way higher than it should be.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Why than it should be? It's your opinion. But you guys grew more up with those.
Yes.
I grew up with like the Batman 89. Well, it's the same thing.
Yes,
but yeah. Anyway, but Batman Forever, again, I've been recently rewatching it. I still think Jim Carrey's performance is underappreciated.
Oh,
but
it's
I can't stand Tommy Lee Jones' performance. I can't stand it. I can't stand Debbie Mazar. I can't stand who is it? What the hell?
Alicia Silverstone? No.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew
Barrymore.
I cannot stand the balls of Batman showing up in the beginning of the movie. The whole opening sequence is just so stupid. And acid, there's no way that you can stand in the top and not get burned somehow. Anyway, but there's Chase Meridian, some chick, doctor, and she's standing next to the police commissioner and
she's
public.
horning over him.
There's cameras and all this shit, and Batman's just chilling there too. And they're flirting with each other.
Hey,
and if I'm Commissioner Gordon, I'm putting a fucking bullet in both of them, dude. Like, no, get the fuck away from me, you fucking sick fuckers. Literally at one point, Chase Meridian is like, I like men who dress like bats. Like, you, great.
And
no.
she felt up as Batman.
Yeah, but
yes.
But you also got her character, Chase Meridian, and what a mighty pursuit she must be. She's literally the biggest problem with her though is she's just the same character except she's got a psychiatric degree.
Yes.
Because she's the same character as Vicky
Vale
in Batman.
Sure.
Yes, she's trying to find out what, and the scenes between her and Val Kilmer, I want to throw up. I really do.
You don't like the derpy smiley
no,
does?
they're both fucking really hot people, and I can't stand watching them. That's bad.
I just want penetration.
Val Kilmer is a saint.
Can we see some pubes?
See some pubes?
God damn it! I want to see some pubic play.
He almost spit up his drink. You got to be ready, dude. I'm going to use the drops. So Tyler would say that Batman Forever is...
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but garbage, Guyena.
Guyena. All right, so we'll go to me next. I will... Hold on.
Yours was Robin for the last, right? For 11.
Yes, I had Batman and Robin number 11. For my number 10, I hate to do it to this movie because I love Adam West, but I got to put Batman 66.
You fucking heathen. You fucking heathen.
Only because
you have to put it somewhere.
I had to put it somewhere. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm going to agree with you. 10
There's
is
nothing
66.
wrong with our opinions, but I think you're both wrong.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that sometimes that you just can't get rid of a bomb. And and I had that in the Batcast intro.
That's fucking fair.
And everything. So I love that movie, but it just I had to put it somewhere. So it's number 10. I couldn't tell you the plot. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember the bomb scene because it was amazing that they kept doing that bit.
The plot
you thought that joke would end.
Was
just keep going.
All the villains were teaming up to take out all the world's leaders at the UN meeting. And so they go in and they dehydrate all of them, and they put them in these little vials that are color-coded to their country, which I feel like there's some kind of racism in there. I don't know yet.
There might have been, yeah.
But then they go to the Batcave to rehydrate everybody, and it's a whole thing.
All right.
But,
all right. So, Luke, you in agreement with me, Batman 66?
66. And again, I love this movie for how cheesy and campy and just downright batshit it is. But you got to put it somewhere.
Some days,
10. It's on my list.
That's fine.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
It's fine. When I get to where it is on my list, I will prove you both wrong. Let's move on to 9.
All right, I'm going to start with number 9.
Probably got it like number 2.
Start with number 9 for me. This one might be controversial. And my justification is the same for Luke's with his placement of the Snyder Cut. It's kind of why my placement for Batman v Superman is so low. Because for a movie called Batman v Superman, we don't get a lot of Batman v Superman at all.
It's the last 20 minutes.
It's angry Bruce Wayne, a guy who's been trying to talk about this cool fucking bat problem when Batman's apparently been around for 20 years. So, like, why is it news to him all of a sudden?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great detective work, shithead.
Yeah. But
BVS is your number 9?
It's number 9. However,
mine too. I
will have a caveat that when Batman is in the movie, it's great. I just feel like there's not enough of him. There's too much, and I liked Batfleck. I like what Ben Affleck was doing. I really
do like him. Yeah.
They should have just had Snyder make a fucking Batman movie.
Bleed?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Anyway, so number 9 for me is BB.
When he pops the hood off the car. And he fucking floats down, and
like that warehouse. And that warehouse scene is incredible. I'm not taking away.
Probably
when they do actually get to the battle, it is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. So like the last 30 minutes, minus the Jesse stuff. But
right, right.
But again, for that franchise, I feel like
I don't know about you guys,
worked, but again, could have cast a lot better.
I give
Billy Zane, Lex Luthor would have been dope.
I don't know about you guys, but this list hurt, man. This really hurt me. I don't look. I'll defend BVS, and I know it's not a great movie.
There's going to be one.
My number 9 is because it got to be
on my list that you guys are probably going to argue.
Yeah. So Tyler has BVS as well at number 9. Luke, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is probably Robin.
Wow.
Okay.
Because I do enjoy that list. Well, Forever's a lot higher because Batman Forever is. Let me just take a quick it missed the top 5. It did miss my top 5. But again, I can watch that movie over and over and over again and find a pleasure and a joy from Forever. Whereas Robin, I don't. I do watch it periodically. Like if I'm doing something, I want something in the background. Like I'll have either Forever or Robin on. But like Forever, I actually find myself like watching it. Whereas Robin, I'm not as into it.
Mm-hmm.
The problem I have with it though mainly is Clooney. Clooney is probably the worst part of this movie.
You talk about phoning it in, man. Jeez.
I mean, for me personally, he's a great Bruce Wayne because, I mean, Bruce Wayne is Clooney if you want to, because he's a sophisticated, womanizing meathead. But as a Batman, there was, I don't know, you know, his freaking Batman Forever card was kind of shitty. But
okay, we'll keep it with you, Luke. What's your number 8?
That's gonna be BVS.
Oh, okay.
Because again, the other ones are better than these ones.
Dude, so, I cannot wait to the top 5 because it's gonna get real contentious real fast. Okay.
I feel like you and I, Jake, have the same number 1 because if the opinion has changed since we watched it together, I still believe it's true.
I should point out the reason this episode is happening right now because when this goes live on Monday, April 18th,
on HBO Max.
It will be on HBO Max,
which is awesome.
And I can't believe that they actually went with that 45-day release schedule. I was shocked that they stuck to it. I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it again.
And we can fangirl on it when we hit number 1.
Yeah, it's gonna go wild.
Yeah.
And I think we all might have the same number 1, to be honest.
Nope.
Contentious.
Not even close.
What's your number 8?
Nope. Number 8.
Put Batman 66 at number. Don't spoil it.
Number 8 is Batman: The Dark Knight Rises.
Number 8.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Again,
see that's my number 7. So I'll just go ahead and say that's my number 7.
Right. This is a big, I got to put it somewhere. I really enjoyed this. I did see it actually in IMAX when I first saw it, which the first opening sequence is fucking kick-ass in IMAX, by the way. But I really liked, despite the fact that they played a lot with his, the background and everything, I really liked Bane, Tom Hardy as Bane. I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But they did ending is so stupid when you look at it through a lens of logic.
Oh yeah.
It's cool when you first see it, you're like, oh neat. Then you start thinking about it and you're like, fuck you, Bruce Wayne. But yeah, it's really, I liked it a lot. I want to like the movie more because of Tom Hardy's Bane, honestly.
Oh yeah.
He's because of all the other shit. So
by far the best part of that film. And I feel like it's a Bane movie with Batman.
Yeah.
And Tom Hardy has been just so good at eye acting. Like you never see his mouth.
Yep.
If you ever saw Dunkirk too, that movie, I saw that one in theaters. That was a badass fucking movie, and he's just in the he's in the plane the whole entire time.
Yeah,
and he's just got his fucking face covered.
When he first starts talking on the plane, you're like, oh shit.
Mad Max, half the movie he's in a mask.
And then Mad Max
first part of the movie.
Like, he has like 4 lines. He doesn't talk. He says that
he's just really good at like expressing emotion without actually talking or doing anything.
His biggest part in that movie is the monologue at the beginning when he's like looking out over the desert, and then the rest of it is
most of the time.
When he's crouched down,
and
he's got the cowl in his hand, and he like does that stand up, and you just see how fucking like cut that dude is.
Yeah, he's very, very demonstrative.
He
does convey a lot through pantomime.
He has an imposing figure, and then Batman looks at him, and you can't help but think,
bad mother crusher.
And then that
I like how he accepts the drop and then just keeps going.
Leather trench coats like went out fucking through the roof in sales after that movie hit.
Yeah.
Like 2013 winter came, everybody was wearing fur layered fucking coats like that.
It's so weird.
There's some cool scenes.
It so low.
There's some cool scenes in it too. Well, again, I can't.
you have to put it somewhere,
Right, and the ending
football
really
stadium
just
scene was
fucks it up for
badass
me.
too. When Hines Ward's fucking going for the TD.
That part is really cool too. The part I know it makes no sense, but when
CGI
the
was kinda
fucking
shitty
bat
on it,
shows up
but-
on the bridge,
I'm gonna save it.
fire. That's cool.
I have it much higher on my list,
Okay.
so I'll save my thoughts on it.
But yeah, that's my number 8.
That's what that feels like.
That was funny too.
I like how they
Anyway.
didn't even try and call it the Batwing. It's just the bat. What's that thing? It's a bat. I fly around in it. Kind of a bat like me. So, Luke, you have the Dark Knight Rises at number 7,
Yep.
right?
We were on 8. Did you guys already do your 8?
Yeah, I already did my 8.
Sorry. My number 8
was my BVS, and then
Jake's
Jake's 8.
BVS
I just
number 8.
skipped to 7 because it'll come back to me.
Well,
and
I'll tell you
I
my
just
number
wanted
8.
to talk to it since it's so close.
Yeah, that's totally.
I'll
Right.
just tell my number 8 then.
Yeah.
My number 8 is Batman Forever.
Fuck.
I wanted look, this was the hardest part of my list because Batman Forever was originally my number 5.
Wow.
But I flipped it with a different movie and we'll get to
number
it.
6.
But it was close.
Dude, if you don't think I'm like revising my list as we go, that top 5 just keeps fucking morphing.
The reason I the reason I put it number 8 is Tommy Lee Jones should not be playing the same character as the Riddler, and they for whatever reason they made a decision to make Two-Face
and
campy.
they hate each other, and you can fucking tell when they're acting together.
That was the movie where Tommy Lee Jones said to Jim Carrey, "I can't sanction this buffoonery."
When it's funny because he literally just became Jim Carrey for this movie.
Yeah.
And it takes away so much from that character. And
this movie, I feel like this movie would be so much better if they wouldn't have made the mistake of so many superhero movies and adding an extra villain. If you just stick to one main villain,
Riddler would have been fine.
It would have been so much better if it was just Jim Carrey Riddler.
Yeah.
Right.
And you just because the only thing that Two-Face serves a purpose for is, oh, I killed the Graysons.
Yeah, to set up Dick. Let
me flip a coin a couple times. Like if they would have just had him in like the first opening scene, he kills the Graysons at the carnival. He goes to jail. That sparks Edward Nygma's like, oh, I should be a supervillain. Cool.
Yeah.
No more Two-Face. All Riddler. So if it was just an opening scene of a villain and we had that cool like, hey, that's my hearing aid. Done, you know?
Oh my God, that fucking thing. That too. That loses points just for that scene. No, my hearing aid. That and the fact. Look, nothing against Chris O'Donnell, but you can't hire a grown ass man and tell me that he got adopted by Val Kilmer. They're almost like peers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both getting drunk at some point.
Is when toward the end, and he's like, "Let me be your partner. I can help you, Bruce." And he's like, "What are you gonna be called? Dick Grayson, college student?" Like right there, just
he's in college.
Why are you fucking adopting him?
He's supposed to be the fucking boy wonder, not the 20-year-old wonder.
They asked Robert Pattinson. They were like, "Hey man, what is your idea of doing Robin?" And he goes, "Maybe not for this movie. Maybe the third movie if we do one. But he's definitely got to be at least 12 or 13. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it with like my fucking colleague."
It's not as bad as Tobey Maguire playing Peter Parker at like 26 because he looks younger.
Hot take. Any Batman movie that features a Robin character is crap.
No.
Well, no, that's not true because my number 1 would be completely. Yeah. Let's do this.
But Ward. No, I do hope we get to see Robin. I don't understand why DC is so scared.
Because it's such a stupid idea to have a kid sidekick with a superhero. It really is dumb. Marvel stopped doing it.
So you're telling me they can't make a
dumb.
compelling Robin story? Get the fuck out of here.
That's fine. Go for it.
See, that's what I want the second movie to have no Robin until like the very end, and Alfred's just like, hey, you need to loosen up. You've been doing all this fucking crime and shit. You need a little fun in your life instead of all this fear. Here's a couple of tickets to the carnival or the circus. Shit. Here's a couple of tickets to the circus.
See, I thought you were doing a bit, and then you were like, "Oh, okay."
One day,
I'm legit pitching like an ending for the movie because like then you can have the whole my parents died, I adopted him in between 2 and 3, right. So that way you can just have Robin in the third installment. Like that's just the opening scene is him hopping through the hula hoop and saying, "Hey, boy wonder."
Also, real quick to wrap up Batman Forever, major points lost for that movie because Warner Brothers didn't have the balls to keep Billy D. Williams on to be Two-Face, and it would have been the coolest fucking shit in the world.
Yeah. Dude, if we would have gotten Tim Burton legit Batman 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman Continues was cool. I was into it.
Billy D. Williams, he sanctions Jim Carrey's buffoonery. You know it.
That's a funny thing, Riddler.
That's a funny thing, Riddler. After I had this Colt 45, I have to flip this coin.
Jesus Christ.
What? He used to do ads for Colt 45.
Really? Oh.
Was it Colt 45? I thought it was something different.
It was some sort of malt liquor, wasn't it?
Guys actually
I know what you're.
Oh my God.
I know what you're talking about.
We know what you're talking about.
I
Chill
know
out.
that, but
some of the viewers.
I'm not trying to cancel you. Number 7. Shit. What was the order? Because
We're at 7.
I'll start at 7. No, I mean, who would do it?
I already did my 7 technically.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
because
Dark
it was the
Knight
same
Rises,
as my
right?
8. Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
All right, for me, number 7 is the Snyder Cut.
Me too. I had to put it somewhere.
Wow.
I still enjoy it.
But as you were talking, I feel like I should have shifted it because you made some solid points.
I had it higher than when you started talking. I moved it lower because I was like, yeah,
as a Batman,
you got a point. Dude.
As a rule for myself, we don't have a particular criteria. It's all opinion based. But for me, my criteria had to be I had to keep it lower because it's an ensemble movie, it's a team up movie, so it's not centered around Batman. He's one of the main characters, but so that's why I kept it a little bit lower. But I think him, that third act of him being the anchor to bring the team together, and then when he just fucking gets the gun and just Gatling guns all those parademons, and he's doing taking them out with machine guns, that was really cool, and I liked that. But Luke is totally right in his assessment of it, of being it's so slow building to that.
One of the other biggest problems I have with it too is you're supposed to be Batman, the Dark Knight. You're supposed to be this badass. You're supposed to be, I can do it. I shouldn't have to have you fucking be on my team, but I'm going to let you be on my team. Yeah. And he continues to say, hey, I can't do it. Let's go get that dead guy because I'm pretty sure he could probably do it. I basically killed that dead guy. But
remember that dude could punch through a whole skyscraper and knock it over? Maybe we should bring him back. I probably shouldn't have killed him.
That's what I'm saying is he had more balls in BVS than he does
he was much more bold
in the league because it's I get it. Your best friend died, which is an
my best friend who I just became friends with.
Yeah, because our moms have the same name.
Yeah, that was so fucking dumb.
Which, again, if you watch the extended version, it makes more sense because it humanizes Superman, which I get it, but it shouldn't have been so dramatic.
Right. Look,
in that
shouldn't have been the linchpin upon which they become friends. Yeah. It should have been a lot more organic.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they both have capes was more of a credibility to be best friends.
Yeah.
Okay?
Also, if you're about to stab somebody, do you really wait for them to say something first? No.
Oh,
also, Batman, you're supposed to be Punisher Batman in this world. You kill people. You don't think criminals didn't talk about their mom named Martha? Did you let those guys go?
Yeah, right?
Wait, that's a pretty common name.
Oh, man, that's my mom's name. She died.
My Meemaw's name is
I don't deal with my trauma.
You know what? You know why L. Snyder Cut gets a lot of points taken off is for showing us another fucking version of the Waynes getting murdered. Oh, man. Shut up. We don't need
good job, Matt Reeves. Not killing his parents. We got it.
Yeah.
All right, so that was my number 7.
They talk about it a lot.
Yeah. Tyler, you had the same number 7. Is there anything you want to add to the Justice League?
Not really. No,
Snyder Cut?
Like I said, I moved it down. It was a lot higher, and then as Luke was talking about it, I moved it down. And for a lot of the reasons that we've just talked about, yeah.
I'm unflinching.
And I love that movie. I do love that movie.
I do like Snyder Cut.
My list is organic. I've been revising it this whole time.
Well, that's bullshit.
The only thing that has remained the same is 1, 2, and 11.
Only thing that's changed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, I'm saying my number 1 and number 2 have not changed.
All right.
For this movie though, it also had a special spot in that area because like Forever, which is my next one, and Batman and Robin, it has such just a thing in my brain because it made me feel like a child again. It made me feel because of all these cool things that are happening because we literally spent $200 on snacks getting ready for this movie.
Oh my God, that was
we spent $100 on pizza and different stuff from Domino's.
We got
fucking high as shit. And we drank so much fucking
halfway
booze.
through the movie, right at the 2 hour mark, I was like, all right, we need to go back to the garage.
It was like, here's your intermission. And then we went and just ripped and fucking came back for that final, like, 2 chapters. And it was just like
that. Okay. I will say, like, the Themyscira fight was cool. I really liked that they did the extended thing. But at one point, I'm like, is this shit going to end? Like,
yeah.
It was
and that's the thing, too, is, like, there's so many, like, cool things that should have just cut and been done. Like, the fucking shit in
why, like
in
you
Atlantis,
said,
when they're in the water and they're fighting, but they have to keep coming out of the water to talk.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
we had to build an air bubble, even though we live in the water. And that's the thing.
And we can't explain Amber Heard's random accent in this version, but in Aquaman, she doesn't have one.
Right.
Well, and then even in that scene when she's fighting Steppenwolf and she like pulls the water out of his face and he's like, that was fucking cool. Like, I love that.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool parts. Look,
but there's so much shit that takes forever. Like, why is Ezra Miller creepily grabbing a hot dog?
That was the worst part of that whole thing. Is like, ooh, hot dog.
Yeah.
Put that in my pocket. Let me.
That scene is a lot less creepy if the hot dog isn't involved, where he grabs.
He doesn't touch her fucking hair. Why did he have to move her hair? That
was
weird.
The nightmare sequence, the extended nightmare sequence, is fucking cool, man.
I was fine with it until he made that fucking reach around joke, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Because it's the Joker, man, and I will defend Jared Leto Joker until the day that I die.
Let's move on to 6.
I will die on that symbolic cross from Snyder. Okay, I will be the symbolism of Christ that he needs me to be.
That's true. He's right. Snyder does not believe in subtlety.
No.
Snyder has to bang it over the head.
Snyder thinks
he goes into the fucking sky to be reborn by the sun.
Yeah, and he's Jesus.
Oh my God.
No, he even went further because he said he was 33.
Snyder will come up to you, smack you over the head with a hammer, and go, "Hey, did you notice that hammer?
Do you get it? Superman's Jesus.
Did you notice that hammer?"
But the overuse of Hallelujah. Like that song.
God, yes.
He loves that fucking song.
Well, no, I did make fun of that, and then I found out that it was his daughter's favorite song. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, now I feel
Let's move on to 6.
No, you didn't know.
We're just getting on
Still.
weeds in this thing.
Tell us why Batman Forever deserves to be number 6, Luke.
Yeah.
Because I love it, man. When I watch that movie, I feel acting.
I fucking love it.
No, because it makes me feel like I'm 6 years old, so it's gotta be at 6. You know,
that's
6
fair.
for 6. It just, again, like I've said multiple times already, it's just got a special spot in my heart.
That's fair.
I grew up on this movie. It was so close to the time that I was born, and I grew up on it. I had all the fucking merch. Me and Tommy, we used to share birthdays from when we were like 1 till about like 13 or 14, and we had
your birthday parties, okay, yeah. I was like, what? You just stopped having the same birthday?
No, we shared the birthday parties.
Yeah, I know.
And
because you're like 2 weeks apart.
Where we had a Batman Forever party, so we had like the cake, we had the fucking little figures on the cake. We did like all kinds of shit. My mom got me a badass sleeping bag. That's when I knew she hated me again. No, but it's just a special spot. Yeah, I mean,
that's cool. No, that's cool.
It's just I grew up on it. I lived with it.
Yeah, I wanted to put it higher too, but I don't know.
Riddler is my favorite Batman villain. He's my favorite rogue in the Rogues Gallery. I love that he makes him be a detective, and that's mostly why I like this new version of the Batman. Yeah. It makes him earn greatest detective, and I love that. I love it.
Well, and I was just, now I feel like if my younger self could find out about this, he wouldn't beat my ass because he's a child. I could take him, but like.
Oh no! You saw how better shape you were back in the day.
And he's fat. He's definitely faster than I am. But he would be upset with me that I put Forever so low. But because I was the Riddler that same year that you were talking about, I was the Riddler for Halloween at my birthday party. So
I was going to do the Riddler, but I could never get the hair dye. And I told my mom, I was like, if I can't find the hair dye, then I'm not doing it because I'm going method. I'm going full on.
Oh, you were going red hair because I grew up with a Riddler with black hair.
Well, in the movie,
that's fair.
In the comic book, in the comic book, he's always anyway.
Well,
but you're right. I will say this.
Even in '90s animated series, like before, he was red haired in that.
Yeah,
too,
no.
So.
I have no doubt that once the Jim Carrey.
I mean, Frank Gorshin, man.
Well, it's also because
badass. He's my
it's
favorite.
also how they did the animated series back then. Because the animated series.
See, by the time those came out, I wasn't watching cartoons.
The animated series like created a lot of characters that are now canon. They did a lot of things that are now
Harley
canon.
Quinn,
but it was kind of
created on an animated show.
The animated series was basically a continuation of Tim Burton's.
Yeah, it was connected to those movies.
It's so good.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
They weren't like directly connected, but they were definitely inspiring each other.
What's your number 6?
But the Big Bad Harv series in that fucking the Two-Face like origin shit and animated is fucking like by far my favorite.
More Two-Face
anyway,
Dark Knight comes around. I will tell you right now, my number 6. Actually, no, it goes to you, Tyler. Technically,
my number 6 is Batman Returns.
Ooh, give it up. Same spot.
You're not gonna like where I put mine. Returns.
Well, Batman Returns. This is partly I got to put it somewhere, but also, Batman '89 was such a big touchstone in my life, and Batman Returns was
because
not.
you were like almost teenager, weren't you? When
I'll get to when I talk about Batman '89, but
you've talked about it on the show.
Returns
too.
Was not. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the theater, but it didn't grab me the way the first one did, or the way '89 did.
Right.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny. There's almost nothing wrong with this movie. It's just the way that it came out and the way that it hit me. It's just never been my super favorite one, even though it is objectively should be in the top 5. I had to put it somewhere. You'll know when I get to my top 5 why I had to put it there, but it's my number 6. It just didn't grab me as much. When I see it on HBO Max, I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while. I think, yeah, but I don't really want to. And then I'll watch something else. I don't know. Fair. It just doesn't grab me.
Do you sit there and you're like, man,
Art thou bored?
Art thou bored?
I sit there and I go, art thou bored?
Ooh, look at the big brain on Spidey.
Anyway,
that's my 6.
Whatever Tyler's pretentious, I have to play it.
Whatever.
Oh, even being pretentious, I'm just being a dick.
Hey.
Same spot.
Whatever.
Same spot.
Same spot. Fuck you.
For Batman Returns, I think that I was Batman Returns, and Batman Forever. I struggled with a lot on where I wanted to put them because I have so many similar feelings for each 3 movie. It Returns, Luke and I think I want to say a couple of years ago we rewatched these movies because we were going to do something similar to this,
right.
And that would have been the first time I had really watched it as an adult.
Right. I don't think I've seen it as an adult. That's the other thing.
Watching it, it's like, well, no shit, they went the way they did with Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, because this is like this ultra-violent gothic movie.
If you go on YouTube and they do a kill count for Batman Returns, and because it was about the time that BVS came out that I watched it, and they were saying, oh, well, Batman doesn't kill people. He never killed anybody in all the other ones. And then they were like, hey, look at this. Batman Returns. Here's your kill count.
Batman.
He burns the devil guy alive. He straps a bomb to another guy.
Kicks him down a manhole.
It was literally like ting, 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 ting. Within the first 3 minutes, I think he killed like 30 people.
Yeah.
and then all those penguins he fucking killed at the very end too.
Yeah, he committed a penguin genocide.
Penguin side.
But the reason I have it at number
DeVito's great. I mean,
yes, Michelle Pfeiffer is. But until I saw what Zoe Kravitz could do in the Batman, for me, she was the definitive.
Also,
Catwoman.
when you know what she had to go through to wear that suit, it's kind of like, I don't know if that was worth it. Look, she couldn't breathe sometimes.
Look, I'm a man.
Oh,
she
boy.
wore the fuck out of that outfit.
Oh boy.
Right.
Let's just say I became a man watching that movie.
That was your sexual awakening.
Wow.
I like Catwoman's suit in this because it looks homemade. Because she literally just sewed it up in
costume.
the closet.
It's just, they had to sew it into her, or they had to sew her into it every day.
Honestly,
that's kind of the same with any skin tight fucking suit. They do that for the Spider-Man. They do that for fucking everybody.
She looked great. All right.
Yeah.
Which is why.
Hey, that's the reality.
Which is why Which is why Christian Bale continued to say, "Hey, put a fucking zipper in your fucking dick so you can go to the bathroom."
That's
when
he
was talking with all the Batmans after him. It's like,
and why did it take until the Nolan movies to be like, maybe we should design one where he could actually move his fucking head?
which again that's my number 5. Because you guys already talked about your number 6s.
Yeah, well, I want to put a bow in it on the Batman Returns. Another reason it's number 6 and why I love it, it's a Christmas movie, so I have an excuse to watch it every year.
Yeah, because Batman '89 came out in the summer, so that was also a very different release kind of feel.
Yeah.
What's your number 5, Luke?
My number 5 is Dark Knight.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought we were the same one.
I didn't expect it to be so low.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great movie, but
still
again,
top 5.
My top 4 are arguably
we'll get to there. Yeah.
more meaningful to me than Dark Knight.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, tell us.
For me, Dark Knight is number 5 because it needs to be on the list. It has to be on the list. My top 4 are, I like them more. I like them better.
Yeah.
But because it's number 2 in the Nolan trilogy of my faves, is because it's good. I love it. It's awesome. But again, they waste Two-Face. They waste him and his character. I wish they would give Harvey Dent a better arc and a better story.
He wasn't supposed to become Two-Face in this movie.
Right.
They had to do reshoots because of Heath Ledger's passing. That's why it seems like it's rushed at the end, is because they had to do reshoots and put him as Harvey as Two-Face.
Okay.
To kind of wrap that. Because if you notice, after that boat fight, he's gone. Joker's gone. So I imagine there was more of him in the third act and towards the end, and they're like, "Oh shit, we got to recut this because of what happened."
Mm-hmm.
But so I understand why you feel that way, because it does kind of like the explosion happens.
It does always feel like
Two-Face.
that. Yeah, it's almost like the first 2/3 is Joker, and then the last.
All of a sudden, it's a Two-Face movie at the end.
Yeah, and I mean, I like Two-Face so much because his story is so tragic and it's so impactful that I wish they would have saved Two-Face for the third installment, and not killed him off. And that's another thing I really hate about a lot of these movies and superhero movies in general, is that they kill the main villain so you can't use him later. And they did that with Nicholson. They did that with DeVito.
Yeah, if they did that in comic books, there wouldn't be comic book series.
Tommy Lee,
they killed
Tommy Lee Jones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that they didn't was Uma Thurman and Schwarzenegger, because they became cellmates. But like, I hate when they do that, because it's such wasted potential. And
that's what I like about
I forget
this
his name,
one.
but I thought he was so good.
It'd be like if Daredevil killed Kingpin after the first season of that show.
Right.
Like, it wouldn't be
That's
as
what
awesome.
I like about this newer Batman, and when we get to talk about it or whatever, is that they didn't kill the Riddler off.
Yes.
Like, thank you. What a fucking novelty.
I think they're learning now, because I think they're learning like everybody wants this fucking universe stuff, so we can't keep killing our villains.
Let's stop with the whole who's the villain this time. Why can't it be the villain from the first one?
That. They kill off the fucking main bad in like almost every single installment,
right?
Too,
Yeah,
because,
everyone.
Like,
they did it all. They did it in pretty much.
We should have gotten another Red Skull movie.
The first 20 MCU movies were you're dead. If you're the main villain in an origin story, you're dead.
Yeah, it really wasn't until like Age of Ultron, post Age of Ultron, they're like, well, let's stop killing our villains.
Yeah, and let's kill Killmonger while we're at it. Great.
Yeah, I know, what a waste.
Yeah.
So that was Luke's number 5. What is your number 5?
My number 5 is Batman Begins.
Ooh.
I'm
really excited about these top 5s. It's so different.
It's a little bit of a gotta put it somewhere. 5, I didn't see that until after like it would have been on DVD like 6 months. I was kind of Batmaned out. I didn't really see what the big deal was. I did hear that it was good, but I didn't know Christopher Nolan's work at this time as much as I do now. Like now, I'll watch every movie he makes. I'm gonna watch. Because I love
Tenet.
Oh, Tenet is a fucking mind fuck. So good.
Can we put that on the box? Quote, fucking mind fuck.
Fucking mind
Tyler Allen, off panel,
Tyler
off topic.
Allen, OPOW. Yeah, why are we wrestling? Why are we having movie reviews on the wrestling site? Okay. But I think the whole twist with the Ra's al Ghul, shut the fuck up, man. Like that just ruined it for me.
Oh wow.
The end, the whole, it's just not a Batman movie to me. It's a action movie, and then at some point a dude puts on a suit. It's not as much of a Batman
suit you'll ever wear.
Even though it takes all of these elements from Batman Year One, which is how he becomes Batman.
Yeah.
It's still really not Batman.
Dude, I'm gonna
I don't
fight
know why.
you so hard.
I am too.
It's my
because
personal
literally
opinion.
every reason you have that it's wrong.
Yeah, I totally disagree with your take on this movie.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for fucking telling me that my opinion is wrong.
I'm not telling you. Sorry, I don't agree with. I said I don't agree with you,
dude. No, it's my favorite of the
words you used were
it's
wrong.
literally.
Well, you are wrong, but that's
fuck you.
No, continue your thoughts.
I'm done.
No, keep going.
No,
it's
that's
my favorite of the Nolan.
I will talk more about it.
Out of the Nolan movies, it's the worst.
I'm going to tell you right now.
My favorite of the Nolans, motherfucker.
I told you we were going to fight about
I even like Rises better than I like Rises better than Begins. I just put Begins up there because I thought I was supposed to, because it's a lot of people think Begins is like the renaissance of Batman. I didn't think it was that great.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be pissed because the Nolan trilogy dominates my top 5. I'll tell you that right now.
Not mine.
My number 5 is Batman 89 or just Batman.
Oh, well, you're fucking wrong.
And I'm gonna piggyback off of yours for my number 4 because Batman's my number 4.
There you go.
Batman 89 is your number 4?
Yep.
Fucking heathens.
Again, it's a generational gap. It's a generation.
It is.
No, and this is funny because again, when we were doing the Batcast stuff, we were trying to do commentaries, and we got too drunk to finish the
which
first
is
Batman.
Which is the reason for a lot of stuff failing on our part.
But when I rewatched it a couple years ago, and I've rewatched it again since leading up to the Batman.
Wait, what's your 5?
The Batman.
Oh,
89.
Both of you guys?
Yeah. Well, it's his number.
Oh no,
4.
I got you.
It's my number 4.
Him and I are going to kind of tag team here. But the reason
I couldn't guess.
The reason I love it is the same reason I love the animated series, because the animated series is pulling from the Burton Batman. But I love the fact that this is a modern Batman, but it's also out of the 50s. Time.
Yeah.
Because it's like a noir movie, like from the 50s, but it's still set in the 80s.
The set design and the production design on the movie is almost as much of a character as everything else.
And say what you will about Burton's interpretation of Batman, but he understood the gothic tones, is it Art Deco, and that's what I love about Reeves' Batman too, is they embrace the gothic feel of the character.
Because contrary to popular belief, Batman is, and he has become, maybe when he was written originally, but now as time has come and gone, if you were that dark and brooding, you're going to be dark and brooding on screen, because there's no lightheartedness when you're trying to fucking just turn people's faces into applesauce. Applesauce. I mean the darkness and no, I'm just saying, because this is why I like DC so much more than I like Marvel, is because DC is dark and it's gothic and it's more believable and relatable to me than all this happy-go-lucky color and fucking Mickey Mouse ears and all this shit over at fucking Marvel.
Wow. To put it another way, DC is like Edgar Allan Poe, and Marvel is like a slasher.
Or the Sidewalk Ends?
No.
Another thing
that's what I feel about Marvel. It's like it's this little book of fucking second grade poems where I'm literally in fucking like college credit fucking English poetry for fucking.
Wow. Hey, let's reboot our continuity again with another Crisis.
Oh, here we go.
And that's why I hate how much the DCEU has failed.
Yeah.
In this, because I love it so much more, and the characters are
so
much more believable and relatable.
Yeah.
And just Marvel perfected the shit, and I hate it. I love to watch it, but I hate to see it.
Yeah. Because I would love to.
You're a DC fan, yeah. The MCU's got to just be fuck.
I would love to see a great example of that too, as we get back to talking about Burton's Batman. But I remember walking out of Captain America: Civil War with Ashley, and I look at her and I go, I can't fucking believe that they did a better Batman v Superman movie with Captain America and Iron Man. Like when you put it on paper, it's like Batman v Superman should be a slam dunk, but they managed to completely muck that up versus where Captain
really
America
did.
Because
Captain America had all that continuity.
You grab your two biggest names in the DC, and you can't get it right.
3 even, because you threw in Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you put the main trilogy in your fucking movie, and you can't do it. You just can't fucking do it.
But back to Burton's Batman. Another reason I love it is Nicholson is just amazing.
He kills that shit.
He's horrifying. I totally forgot how scary. Like when he shakes that guy's hand and he electrocutes him to death, and he's just smoking.
You're a cold bastard, Anton, and
you are.
I'm glad you're dead.
My number one guy.
Dude, after he electrocutes him.
Yeah.
When he does the
love that Joker.
Yeah, when he does the Joker product fucking shit, like that was like
and
that
he
was
has
awesome.
He has one of the best lines. This town needs an enema. Like
dude, all of his lines are great. Stop the press. Who is that?
Yeah. Dude, and Prince having the fucking soundtrack.
Oh, dude.
I don't think Prince watched the fucking movie. He just
did
Batman and he just threw some songs
he
together.
Did not. And you know how I know that? Because we bought the special tin, which was like a little circle, and it's a little tin with a embossed Batman, and even the card, the little lyrics card is circular, and the CD's in it. And you read the lyrics, and you're like, did you just write a bunch of words down and then say, throw them wherever?
Dude, the Bat Dance is an amazing song, and it's just clips from the movie.
Yeah, it's just cut from the movie.
The best song from that soundtrack has got to be Party Man. And that's because it fits exactly the scene that it's.
Oh, yeah.
They go into the museum.
Like,
and it's a perfect showcase for Nicholson's just whatever. By the way, I'm nowhere near my Batman 89. I'm just chiming in on you guys.
Yeah,
so,
you're going to splooge for that movie.
Come all over it. Wait.
So that was Luke's number 4 was Batman 89. It was my number 5.
Oh, right. You're on number.
I'm on number. We're gonna be on number 4 now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll start with number 4 since you guys already talked about this movie. My number 4 is The Dark Knight Rises. I think
interesting that it's so high.
It's very high because, and this isn't fair because I probably should I should look at them as their own movies, right?
I'm not arguing with you. I think
it works for me as a number 4 because I like how it fits in the Nolan stuff.
Okay.
I do understand, and I totally agree with you. It kind of rushed to the finish line, and I could have had like another 15 to 30 minutes of this movie, and I would have been really satisfied.
Right.
Anne Hathaway is the one that sealed the deal for me.
Well, and the scene with the hole, like I could have gone a little bit more with that. I would have liked to see like time pass slower than it did. See, and I understand it's a movie; they gotta get to the third act or whatever. But
see, in the Batman with the line where she talks about corrupt politicians and the corrupt people is almost like you could probably argue word for word Anne Hathaway's corrupt white dudes thing, but she does it so much better in the Batman.
Yeah.
I just and nothing against
I love
Anne Hathaway.
I love Anne Hathaway. Annie Hathaway's she's beautiful. I love her, but she is what is the Princess Diary? She's a children's actress. She's a children's
That was
actress.
her first movie, was The Princess Diaries.
Oh yeah.
I like her too, but again, it's recent. It's hindsight is the problem because Zoe Kravitz fucking killed.
I feel like she overacted that part, kind of like Uma Thurman overacted Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
I will say what I loved about The Dark Knight Rises was Bane. I liked Tom Hardy is so good at being menacing.
He really elevates the movie, dude.
He's horrifying.
He's creepy, dude. He is fucking scary.
We talked about this recently when he puts his hand on that guy and goes, "Do you feel in charge?" I was like, he's gonna kill that guy. He's gonna pop him like a pimple.
Dude, I wish they would have gotten a harder rating
when they show him snapping that dude's neck.
So you could see like fucking blood and bone and everything.
And he was so good that I was like, okay.
Well, when he goes into the bank and he's in the motorcycle get up and he fucking pops that dude with the helmet and fucking.
Yeah. Oh, and you feel for Batman when he fights him, and you're like, and when he beats the shit out of him, you're like,
breaks
damn.
the bat, dude.
And you and I talked about this, but it's rushed as that third act is when they pick each other out from the crowd to fight. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I was excited to see
me and Tommy, this was a year after that movie came out. So it was like the Halloween.
Oh, yeah, when you went to the Halloween party.
after. Tommy went as adaptation of Heath Ledger Joker.
He didn't have green hair, but he had the makeup and everything.
I went as Bane, and this is where I was still kind of physically fit. And I shaved my head completely. I had the Bane mask, and I just sat in the corner with the eyebrow up like half the time. And people like kept coming up to me, and they were like, "So can you do the voice?" And then I would do it. I'm not going to do it for the fans now because I haven't seen the movie. I can't give it any credibility. But they would like, "Oh, dude, this is so awesome." And then fucking Blake, I let Blake borrow my Batman costume, and me and Tommy showed up late. I walk into the room, and here Blake is in the kitchen, and he's fucking hammered drunk already.
It's Batman.
And I come walking in, and he like stops. And he points at me, and we like do the slow walk towards each other, and do a fake fight in front of everybody. And then Tommy got super hammered, and it is so funny because
wasn't he under a table?
They're playing beer pong on the ping pong table, and he's wearing like a light brown blazer. He's got a green V-neck, and he's got a purple scarf. He's got his hair slicked back, and it's long, so it looks like
good. Though. I will say he looked good.
He's got the eyes, and he's got the whole makeup, the whole get up, and he's got like a drink in his hand, and he disappeared for a while at the party. So I'm pretty sure he was on all kinds of different drugs. But he's under the ping pong table, and I'm trying to find him. I finally find him, and he's literally like this. like clawing at people's legs as they're like walking by, and I'm like,
you guys took some role playing here.
So who's your number 4?
I don't even know. He's still going.
Sorry, this is a great story because then
I'm just
kidding.
We meet a Poison Ivy and a Catwoman outside, and I'm like looking at Tommy like, hey, we're gonna get laid tonight. Like this is the Rogues Gallery getting it on. Come on,
Gallery orgy.
And Tony Stark, of all people, came out and fucking stole him from us.
Awesome.
I was pissed. I was like, dude.
This is a DC party, you bitch.
Yeah, DC party, bro. Get the fuck out of here. He wasn't even wearing a costume. It was just the fucking T-shirt that lit up, and he had a goatee. He was like this, like Hispanic dude. Like I don't know exactly where he was from, but he had a super thick accent, and it was hot. So I understand why they went with him.
The Dark Knight Rises does lose points for these following things. One, Talia's death is pathetic. Like the way that they she literally was like, and now I'll die. Dude, look up the scene. I'm not fucking joking. I'm not even playing. Jim Gordon being completely oblivious that Batman is Bruce Wayne when everybody else figured it out in this movie. Yeah. Point 2B to that, or 2A to that. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character just figuring out because he looks sad. Like, oh, you look sad like an orphan. That means you're Batman.
It's like, I didn't know it was you until you showed up to the orphanage that day. And it's the same look that I practice in the mirror every day, telling myself that it's going to be okay.
To which Christian, like,
and then Batman's like, hey, you know what?
Smiling?
And he's like, you know what? Here's my legacy. Go say your real name at the fucking bank, and we'll give you the key to the
sucks.
Back
so
cave.
I'm just saying, as much as I love that movie, it's in my top 5. It doesn't come without flaws. Like, there's some big... Oh, and Bruce, you couldn't have told Alfred when you decided, hey, I'm going to make this a suicide mission, to be like, hey, I'm not going to die, and I'll see you in France.
Maybe he did tell him. Maybe he did. That's why he went to France. And that's why he saw him at the diner, because he had previously told him of the diner thing.
Number 4, Tyler.
The Dark Knight.
Okay.
The reason why my top 3 is very specific, and again, my top 2 hasn't changed, but my top 5, my 3, 4, 5 has evolved.
It's gotta be.
3, 4, 5 has evolved as this has gone on. I had the Batman here, but I have Dark Knight down here for a couple reasons. The more I think about it, I love the Dark Knight because of the Joker. Yeah, and he is such a fucking tiger when he's on the screen, and every time, you know what I mean? Like Ledger,
shark in the water.
He fucking kills it, dude. Like, and just listening to his voice, knowing what he really sounds like, and you're like, man, like, it's just so good. And William Fichtner, when he comes out at the beginning, he's like, you know who you're robbing from? You're dead. Like, that's a pretty cool part, right? There's some great parts.
And then when he fucking takes the mask off to reveal himself,
stranger.
dude.
Right, but we we have talked about it. It is rushed, a third act. I don't really care for the way that they, like you said, they kind of underused and kind of wasted Two-Face.
Maroni's storyline was pretty shit too.
But again, I will put that in my top 4, not my top 3 anymore, but my top 4 just for Joker.
Yeah.
I'll watch that movie and everything around the Joker just to get to the Joker parts. Because some of that movie is fucking long,
dude. The
whole opening sequence of this movie though is enough.
God.
I'll talk more about The Dark Knight because I have it a little bit higher than you do. But yeah, dude, the cold open of that movie is insane.
Again, I had it at 3, but I had to or just
I kill the bus driver.
See, my problem with that though is why not have the bus be at the end of the line? Why is the bus in the middle of the line? Somebody could just be like, hey, did anybody just see that bus come out of a bank?
Oh, dude, if we really want to break down,
but I'm not gonna you're right. I'm not
gonna all fucking crap.
When they're blowing up the hospital though, and they see this dude in Joker makeup get on the back of the bus, they're not gonna be like, oh shit. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, like Tyler and I are talking about, if you do that, you're not going to enjoy a movie because you're just going to pick apart everything, and it is what it is. But all right, so that's Tyler's number 4. My number 4, or no, yeah, that was your number 4?
Yep.
All right, so now we're on number 3. So my number 3, this is going to get interesting. All right, so my number 3
He's all doing a dance.
Is Batman Begins.
Mine too.
Okay.
Mine too.
So and here's why I got upset with you and I said you're wrong. Everything that you said, I completely disagree with. I think it's an amazing origin story. I love the fact that the movie took almost an hour to put him in the suit. I actually gave a shit about this Bruce Wayne. But I can't forgive the movie for what that Ra's al Ghul twist was bullshit, because then they just whitewashed the character, and it's like you're going to take an Asian have an Asian actor that's been established and then say he's not Raj and Ra's is Asian.
When that movie was coming out and Ken Watanabe was cast, dude, everybody was like, he's Ra's al Ghul.
And to do nothing with him.
If you use a microwave to try and evaporate the water, you're also going to boil everybody else's blood, you fucking morons. All right.
It's a comic book movie.
I got you.
It's on the right the wavelength to get it just in the water, because blood is thicker than water.
Sure, but
I need to have it as
lot
high.
Of holes. Look, but we're not
fine. It's fine if you want to make Ducard Ra's and make that a twist, whatever.
I like that twist.
I do too.
Because I didn't think of it as whitewashing, to be honest. Because
no, I didn't either.
When I watched the animated,
that's how I view it.
When I watched the animated series, I thought that Liam Neeson fit the animated version so well, because he is more of an English fucking douchebag.
I guess.
And I feel like Liam
I guess, and I don't think I'm racist or anything like that.
No.
But what I think is, if you're going to get Ken Watanabe, who Nolan has collaborated with since, I just feel like if you're going to use him and have a name like that, make him Ra's. But we also get Liam Neeson being Ra's, and I like Liam Neeson's Ra's.
Technically, in the first part of the movie, he is Ra's.
I did like him coming back in Rises too. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I did say that. I did like him.
He's the ghost.
As far as Bruce knows, in the first part of that movie, he is Ra's al Ghul.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's not like he didn't play him. But it's just
I think
it was like the Darth Vader killed your father.
For the movie though, it fit because the whole point of it was him being his teacher and saying never trust your surroundings. He trusted him.
Yeah.
And he still came back and was like, "Here, I'm gonna fuck you over.
I'll give you
anyone."
It's a great turn for the villain. It is kind of a little bit out of left field, but it's not one of those twists that's like just for the twist's sake. And certainly when you see the twist, you're not like, oh, give me a break. It's more just like, that's a little.
Another
convenient.
reason I love it is it was the first time in a while that a filmmaker took the character seriously.
Yep.
And actually tried to do something with it.
I'll give you that. Absolutely.
I think it was a really good way of taking the Frank Miller stuff from year one and not doing it
verbatim.
Yes.
Yeah. And I have Begins like the fact at 5. It's not like I hate it.
Yeah,
it's just
Yeah, but
for sure.
I feel like your criticisms are warranted in some areas, but I totally like the fact that Tom Wilkinson being Falcone was masterclass cast because he's so good in that role.
Yeah.
And I like what I'm sure Luke will touch on with his Batman Begins ranking.
It's the same ranking.
This was the first time that we got to see him be a little bit more of a detective. However, they kind of tossed that aside in the other movies because he kind of, to be honest, Christian Bale's Batman's kind of stupid, but
he's kind of a meathead, isn't he?
Yeah. But they
in the Dark Knight, he does the whole bullet forensics shit.
Yes,
but
he does have that scene.
But the other problem with the Nolan franchise is, hey, I'm supposed to be this big detective, but I got this dude that does it for me, Morgan Freeman.
He
relied too much on Lucius, for sure. But I thought it was such a cool origin story.
I'm gonna say my 3 and my 2 are technically tied because it's Returns and Begins. Returns and Begins are so close in my number 2 and 3 that I can't really give it either one because I love Begins so much. But the reason why it's tied with Returns is because I love Returns. Michelle Pfeiffer's hot. Keaton's my favorite Batman actor. He's my number 1.
Luke, I have a question for you.
There. What's up?
When you saw Michelle Pfeiffer in that costume, were you like,
I'll eat your ass?
Oh, yeah.
How much would it have cost him?
You know how much it would have cost?
$1 million, bitch.
He's like, I don't care.
I mean, I'd dude, when she licks him and he's like, when they go in for the kiss and she licks him, I'd like her to do that to my ass.
She did that to you before. You'd be like,
listen.
Yes!
Listen, sweetheart, there's not a lot of give in this bat cod, okay?
And
don't make me hard in the suit.
And then he just jizzes and
nice.
But Danny DeVito,
he just fucking shattered.
Danny DeVito's performance as the Penguin, as
masterful.
weird and oddly created for this universe it was that he's a deformed Penguin man. I feel like what better cast?
Dude, when he bites that dude's nose off,
when he's eating the fish,
could be
whenever he eats
blood.
fish, it's disgusting. I want to throw up, and that's
yeah. He's
but I also because it's a Christmas movie, it is my number 1 Christmas movie, and it's a tradition in my house. I watch it on Christmas Day every year because it is my favorite.
I'm pretty sure we rewatched it a couple years ago around Christmas time. I'm pretty sure that's why we watched it.
It just when he drops the Christmas Queen off the top of the building to light the tree.
Yeah.
And the bats go. That's just awesome.
We should talk about the fact that they literally created a character just for Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
And that's Shrek.
Like Shrek.
Oh, Catwoman.
But
shove you out of a window.
Also with Batman Begins being tied as well. The reason why I love Begins so much is because it is a Bruce Wayne movie. And I like Christian Bale so much, and I love him so much that Psycho is probably like my top 5 movies of all time.
I hit my mic in my face. So.
And I love the movie Psycho so much with Christian Bale. American Psycho. I love it so much that when I watch it, my wife yells at me because it's so weird that I like this movie. And I say
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just think it's such good acting by him.
No, yeah, no, I love that.
It's just, and then when he's talking about Huey Lewis with the fucking smock on, I think that's hilarious.
He's fucking axes him.
And and sometimes when I watch
Batman killed Joker though. He killed Jared Leto.
That's true. Which a lot of people would thank him for. But
okay,
when I watch Batman Begins, because it's so much of just Christian Bale in a suit, Maddie thinks that that's me watching American Psycho, and so she yells at me again, and I'm like, "It's Batman, stop! He's not a murderous freak."
Now that's Batman.
No,
but imagine Batman doing the same lines. Now I'll get a reservation at Dorsey's now, you stupid fucking bastard.
Okay, I read the book. Okay,
and then watch Batman shove a cat in a fucking ATM. Like, what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah.
I started having nightmares.
So you gave
and I like Scarecrow in Begins. Like the performance from the Scarecrow guy. What's his name?
Yeah, I really like.
I love that.
Cillian Murphy. Yeah,
all 3.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I love that he comes back as the judge for fucking Wasteland.
Yep.
That was cool.
Also, we don't talk about how brutal that was, making them walk out on the fucking ice.
Well, we've already talked about that.
Time out. Another flaw of The Dark Knight Rises. Even though I love that movie, Batman, you're on a limited time scale, but you have enough time to make a giant flaming bat symbol.
I already touched on that earlier. I said it makes no fucking sense, but it was still
I'm back.
It's cool though, okay? It's cool.
Awesome, Tyler.
And he does all that just to go on a suicide mission.
I don't know why my Bilbo is
right?
I'm back.
And that's another thing too, is in Batman Begins, his Batman voice is good. By Rises,
it's not bad. It's the other two movies.
By Rises, he's smoked 12 packs a day, and you can't understand a goddamn word he says.
When he's beating up Bane and he's trying to find the switch, where is it? You want to put it on an ordinary territory.
Well, the first one is, where are the drugs?
Sounds like if a bulldog learned to talk.
Yeah. Spot on.
Can you take me outside? I have to poop.
Okay, where are we at now?
I also, the only real flaw I have with Batman Begins is I can't stand Katie Holmes.
Yeah, I think Maggie Gyllenhaal is a better actress, and I like her more.
And that's and that's the same reason that Rises or The Dark Knight fucking goes so low, is because I also hate when they recast.
Yeah,
I can't stand that. Like, it's a better recast and it's better for the movie, but I hate when they do that, and it always drops a peg for me.
Wasn't Rachel made up for those movies too? Like she wasn't.
Yeah, she was just in that movie.
She's not a real character.
Yeah, they made her up for the movie.
Which
all right,
we would never have. Rachel.
All right. Here we if I think it's probably a good thing that my wife's name isn't Rachel, because she probably wouldn't be with me, because I would yell Rachel at her all. Rachel, I just did the dishes.
Well, dude, when fucking when Gomez first got married, and like for the first year prior, we would literally do that to her.
Rachel. I shit myself.
That's probably why they
remember, it's a bulldog. Rachel, where's my chew toy? Anyway.
Where's my chew toy?
Because he's a bulldog learning to talk.
Rub my belly.
We're down to the final two, everybody. Dude, this is going to be the longest episode ever.
I didn't do my three.
No, because we did.
I haven't done my three.
I already did my two.
The reason it's so long, Luke, is because we literally recorded another like 55 minutes before this part of the episode.
Jesus.
So anyway, Tyler,
what did you guys talk about?
My number 3 is The Batman, the most recent one.
Wow. Okay.
I think it deserves to be in the top 3 just because it is so good. It cannot.
That score alone should put in the top 3.
Cannot.
Dude, that
it
score
cannot
is
replace
fantastic.
1 or 2 in my mind. It cannot. It just can't.
Yes.
But
66 Batman.
It cannot replace my 2 and 1. But it just can't. But I'm not going to tell you, Luke. I'm not going to spoil it.
Fuck off. All right.
Fuck.
Because I'm right.
But the most recent one is great in so many ways. Just, when it was first announced, I would talk on the podcast about how I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The first previews,
I don't want another
everything
Batman
else,
movie.
Everything that I started seeing about it made me think this is going to be fucking awesome. And it turned out to be fucking great. I loved Pattinson. I loved everything about it.
Yeah, we talked for almost 2 hours about how much we loved it.
I can't even think of anything about that movie that I didn't like, honestly.
I said the same thing when I heard about Pattinson, is what I said about Christian Bale. Ben Affleck. When everybody said Batfleck, that's gonna be a shit cast. I was like that Firehouse show when he was like, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna kill it.
Well, plus
I was on board.
That's what they said about Keaton.
He's gonna crush it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's 5'5", when Batman's supposed to be 6'5".
He's a comedic actor. They said no way can he do it.
For me, I think the only time that I've ever seen a casting where I'm like, well, that's not going to work, and it's only the 2 times where I felt like for me personally, it was true. And Luke will fight me, die on this hill, but it was Jared Leto's casting and Jesse Eisenberg's casting where I'm like, that's not going to work.
Well, the reason why it's number 3 is because
didn't feel that was
I know part of it
for their universe they work though, because it is their universe is just shit.
Well, I know part of it. I know part of it is that it's the most recent one. That does add a lot to bringing it up there. But I'm not saying that without my 1 and 2 that it would be number 1. I'm not saying that, but it is a fresh take on the Batman. It reminded me a lot of Batman '89 in the respect that it's the same character, but it feels fresh, and I really, really liked that for a change, because of all the crazy shit they did in the Schumacher movies with the Batmobile, that one with the giant fucking flappity.
I think it's Batman Forever.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and all the lights.
The
Dude,
shark fin.
We've talked about this too. I love that the Batmobile is just a fucking straight up muscle car from hell. That's fucking cool, man. And you can't even tell it's Colin Farrell.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, so good, right? Yeah,
I love
honestly, my biggest
the casting in this movie is
and Zoe Kravitz.
So good. The casting by far.
Paul Dano,
Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I want to see something. I want to figure this out because Luke and I are probably gonna have the same top 2, but I want to figure this because you're gonna have something different.
Technically, Begins and Returns are my tied for 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I skipped.
Okay.
3,
So okay,
2.
I'll be the basic bitch then. All right. Number 2, for me is The Dark Knight.
Okay.
I think that, and this is why the Batman, and I've said this in our review, this is why I think the Batman is higher than the Dark Knight for me. Mm-hmm. It's the same reason why you love the Dark Knight, the same reason I love it too, but it's a Joker movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's Joker's movie, and
it wouldn't be as good with more Joker, I hate to say.
See, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem, and the best problem with the Nolan trilogy is the first one is a Bruce Wayne movie, second one's a Joker movie, the third one is a Bane movie. So it's these movies with Batman. Yeah. And I love that. But at the same time, I would rather have it more Batman shit. But because of that, and that the performances are so good.
But yeah, that says about I gotta tip the cap to Christopher Nolan's belief in what he was doing and trusting in Heath, because he puts the shoulders of that movie on Heath Ledger, and Heath Ledger just fucking kills it. Like you can make the debate that he won that Oscar because he died. You could make that argument. I don't know, man. But it's hard, dude. You take Joker out of that movie, it's not as a compelling movie. And I know you're thinking, Jake, how can you put that number 2 in the Batman movie? And I say that makes it one of the most Batman movies, because honestly, the best thing about Batman is his villains. It's always been the villains. So that's why I think the Dark Knight works so well.
My number 1, yeah.
It's gonna be Batman, but that's why I think. And yes, it might be cliche for me to put the Dark Knight as high as it is because everybody loves the Dark Knight.
No, I love it.
Look, the movie has its flaws. We've talked about it. The Two-Face stuff. Maggie Gyllenhaal's okay, but
I don't think there's a perfect.
I will say though, when I first saw that movie and the fact that they blew her the fuck up, I was very surprised. I was like, "Oh shit, they did it!" Because he gave him the wrong, like that interrogation scene. I've watched that.
That's a pretty good twist.
When he gives
out
the wrong address, like brilliant.
Yeah.
And that scene,
because you think the whole time that he's going to Rachel. Yeah.
And you said it too. Every fucking scene Heath Ledger is in, it is unbelievably good. Right? And like the interrogation scene,
you want to rewatch it.
The only one that doesn't make sense to me is the hospital scene. Not because I didn't think that, oh, maybe that guy's the Joker, but the fact that you're not going to tell me that Harvey Dent wouldn't blow his fucking brains out because he still killed his wife.
Yeah.
But oh no, it's the dirty cop. See, I'm just a dog chasing cars.
But you see
say
this,
that, and then you just rig 2 bombs.
But you see in the movie though, even if he were to shoot him, he's got his finger in the tumbler, like the whatever.
Oh
you call
yeah,
it.
that's true. He's got the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer. So he's already thought it. Which again, genius. You think I'm a guy with a plan?
I'm just a dog chasing cars.
He has a plan the whole fucking movie. The whole movie is fucking planned, bro.
And that's another thing I love too, that he changes his origin story. Like that's so smart.
That's neat. Yeah.
My father.
Why so serious?
If he's gonna have an origin story, he prefers it to be multiple choice.
Okay? Dude, did you know he did that because of the makeup? Like the licking the lips was not, and that became the character thing that because he couldn't keep his prosthetics.
It's so cool though. It just
he was doing it, and then they realized it added a level of
creep.
You and I talked about this, Luke. You and I had the same thought. Our favorite subtle moment of that movie is when he says, how many friends of yours have I killed? And he goes, 6. And then he looks at him and mouths 6 like that. And then goes, well, I knew them better than you did. I was like, oh, God.
My favorite Joker movie or Joker moment is when he walks in at the very beginning when they're all they're all debating stuff, and he goes,
Michael Caine fucking shits himself because he's.
That's pretty cool. No, when he walks in, it's at the very beginning where all the criminals are talking about what to do about Batman.
Oh yeah.
And he walks in and he goes, "You ought to know." They're talking about.
You ought to know.
You ought to know. You bought it. For some reason, it's so off the cuff and it's so not Heath Ledger's voice.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the first. It really is the first like full.
Yeah, because that's the first scene after the bank scene. But
I'm gonna make the pencil disappear.
But the part where he goes to the fundraiser for Harvey.
Yeah.
And he grabs the champagne and it's empty and he's like tosses the glass.
Well,
he grabs
many subtle things that he does.
When the bomb didn't work on the hospital, that was really Heath Ledger slapping the thing, and then it goes off and it freaks him out. That was real.
Here's the thing. I've read differing. I read that too, but I've also read accounts that is not true. That Nolan and Ledger actually wanted to do that.
Maybe
that it was on purpose. I like either
but that's
story.
the problem too. Like as it goes on, you hear it the first time, and then like so many people are like, "Well, no," and then it just keeps going back and forth.
Fucking Mandela effect.
Because when it first came out, I heard that it wasn't planned and it wasn't scripted. It was improv.
For the most part.
And I feel like that it works much better that way.
I think yours makes more sense that him and Nolan knew.
It's a better story that it wasn't planned. Absolutely.
Did you see that they filmed? And this is another thing too. Ledger like really. He was so great in that performance. Like, there's a shot, an extended scene of him in the bus, and it's literally just him sitting there twitching. And he's like,
I do want to point out that we're on number 2, and I've had to pee for a half an hour.
I've had
to
pee for a long time too.
So,
all right,
that's
why
2?
Dark Knight's number 2. Luke and I have the same number 1. So Tyler, why don't you tell me your number 1?
I haven't said my number 2 yet.
Fine, say your number 2. God, bitch. Say your shit.
Batman 89 is my number 2, and the reason why, you just calm the fuck down because you guys don't know why.
Oh, my dick's so hard.
Because you lived it, Tyler.
You've shared this story.
Batman 89. My brother made he hand drew T-shirts for each one of us, me and 3 of his friends. We all drove down. We sat in line downtown Iowa City. I had to make him drive me back to Coralville and get my glasses because I forgot him. He was so fucking pissed at me. We were both, when we heard about Michael Keaton, we liked the news. We liked Michael Keaton as an actor. We thought, I mean, why would it be bad? So when we saw it and it was good, and we also had the comic book adaptation from DC Comics before the movie came out. So we kind of knew a lot of what happened in the movie because the adaptation is very close to it. But it was Superman. Okay, before that, superhero movies were Superman from like the 80s. And that first one was good. The second one was pretty good. But then the rest were shit. So we don't have good superhero movies at this time in history. We just don't. Maybe one. And so to see a movie studio and Tim Burton, who's actually a rising star, to see all these actors and everything, to see all them come together and make this fucking comic book movie.
And the Prince fucking soundtrack?
For my brother and me, dude. Dude, that was fucking huge, dude. That's my number 2.
I wish I could.
Not necessarily the quality of the movie, because there's parts that don't hold up necessarily, but it's still pretty fucking good.
People talk about if they could time travel, they'd be like, I'd go back and kill baby Hitler or whatever. No, dude, I would go back in time and watch Batman 89. Like, but it would be hard because I've already seen it. It would have to be.
That's the thing that I wish the scientists would come up with is like to be
like
able to
wipe my memory.
Right.
Wipe my memory of like seeing stuff so I could see it for the first time again.
See, but because when I finally see Batman and Robin, think about it like this. I'm going to watch Batman and Robin through the lens of every other fucking Batman movie that I've seen.
Yeah, all these these better Batman movies.
Right. That's why I don't want to watch it, so that's why it's number 2. Again, it still holds up in a lot of ways. I watched it the other day. Nicholson does kill it, man. Just his laugh changes from scene to scene.
When he says, "You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?"
Oh, dude, just the whole.
How'd you feel about them making him Jack Napier and he's the one that killed his parents, though?
It was very organic. It was very organic and it worked for the movie. I don't know if that's good for the mythos of Batman as a whole.
That's the beauty of him.
But for the Burton movies, it fucking works perfectly.
Well, if anything, this list has shown that's the beauty of Batman. You can make all of these different style of movies and them be Batman and work with them.
Eckhart,
which is crazy.
Future.
Dude, Eckhart, when he's like, when Eckhart's like, Mother of God.
When he says,
3 packs a day.
says, "Hey Eckhart, you hungry?" And he hands him a sandwich with all the fucking money in it. And he's like, "Jesus, you want to broadcast it?"
Yeah. And dude, when Batman first shows up in the movie, dude, when Batman first shows up in the movie, they go through that whole like thing around the stone thing for the credits, right? And then they have the robbery, right?
Yeah.
And then those guys, and it is fuck, man. It's just like, whoa, dude. I mean,
Dude,
yeah.
Dude, that one,
I feel that way.
the Batman and the Dark Knight are like 3 of the greatest openings in movies.
Yeah.
Because when you see them on the roof and the one's like fucking tweaking because he's like, oh, bro.
And the other guy's like,
fucking,
shut up. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking perfect. It's a perfect way to introduce Batman.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good point because the way that they do that in both those movies, it kind of starts in the same spot where the first time you see Batman, it's him.
He jumps off.
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
He jumps off. He jumps off the roof. The guy who
when he jumps, can we talk about the cape? When he jumps off, it's like
when he jumps off the roof at the beginning, and the guy
looks like a bat.
The guy leans over and sees that he's nowhere to be found, and he knows that he's basically gone nuts. The reaction of the actor to laugh like uncontrollably, like, oh my god, I fucking lost it, is perfect. Fucking perfect choice.
And then to find out that Keaton improvised that I'm Batman.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
And it's the most iconic fucking
Because
line
it was supposed
in
to be
movie
like
history.
or something, right?
So I don't know. I don't even think that was.
I don't think he was supposed
just
to say
shows up and
anything.
hits him in the script. I don't think there's anything there. I don't even think there's.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah,
Because
anyway.
he says, "What are you, man?" And then
But that's my number 2.
Yeah, the line is so iconic that it is shown up. It showed up in Batman Begins.
He gave a fucking the address or whatever to like one college or whatever, and he just like ended his speech that was completely unrelated. And just goes, "I'm Batman," and then people went fucking nuts.
Dude, I can't wait for like the documentary about Keaton's life.
Does this have to do with your number 1?
It does have to do my number 1.
Good, because I want to move on to the number 1.
We have this. This is the longest episode. I'm looking at the time.
So fucking bad.
Look at the timestamp. It is 2.5 hours.
That's not what I'm worried about. I just have to pee. Can we
honestly,
pause?
we could split this in 2 episodes. But go pee. I don't care.
Well, you guys are so curious about my number 1.
Your number 1 is Batman.
Your number 1 is 66.
But I gotta give you the
Hurry
reason
up.
why.
Tell me, because him and I have the same number 1.
Okay. Batman 89, Batman 66 is the reason why we have Batman, why we have Batman Returns, why we have Batman Forever, why we have Batman and Robin, why we have Dark Knight, why we have Batman. You want to know what the Rogues Gallery of Batman looked like in 1966?
I'm the Penguin.
No, a bunch of dudes. Dude. There was Mr. Freeze was Mr. Zero and hadn't appeared in 20 years.
Had nothing to do with
Catwoman wasn't anywhere. There was no Riddler. I mean, there were no Rogues Galleries. But Batman 66 was such a cultural impact on society that the comic book guys, much like now when they make like an Eternals comic book, oh, hey, Eternals movie's coming out. That's weird, right? They did the same thing, but backwards. They brought all of those rogues, the Mr. Freeze, the over-the-top Penguin, the Poison Ivy, the Catwoman, Riddler, Joker, all that shit. They brought that back to the comic books because of that movie and because of that show.
You want to talk about Cesar Romero not shaving his mustache?
And that's ballsy, man. That's
iconic, dude.
I'll do your part, but I ain't changing myself for it. Now, that is why dude. It's not the quality of the movie. It's not the quality of the movie. It is the fact that without that movie, none of the other 10 movies on this list exist. So there you go.
I mean,
I'm Tyler, everybody.
Sure.
And let me do this. Now I have to go pee.
All right, Luke.
Let me just go.
But let's. I just want to talk about real quick when, for whatever reason,
hold it.
In 66, the whole show in general, for like the first 2 seasons, Frank Gorshin is Riddler. For whatever fucking reason, they recast him. Don't remember why.
Yeah.
For season 3 and I think season 4 or something like that, it's a different guy. I don't remember his name.
I think you were thinking of the Trickster.
No.
Because I know what you're talking about.
Because they bring back another guy, a different guy, and he's got like a little fucking pencil stash. It's completely different. And then like randomly, it's Frank Gorshin again. And then the movie comes out.
To be fair, also, in the comic books, the Riddler looked like a lot of different. I mean, but I'm saying is like if for the continuity of the show, they just randomly don't say why, don't do anything about it. Catwoman was recast like what 3 times, I think.
I don't fucking know.
Eartha Kitt, there was 3 Catwomen.
Was the first Catwoman black? Like there was a black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt.
And that's why that was a point people made in the Batman where people are bitching about Zoe Kravitz and it's like The first Catwoman on screen was black.
No, and in year one too, like the Batman is like almost like a complete year one adaptation because the panels of her like putting the suit on, and in the movie she's a stripper, like hooker or whatever in the comic, and she's like putting on these big ass hooker boots, and you see her short hair, fucking sexy ass.
And her Catwoman suit in the Batman is the Jeff Loeb Catwoman.
Yeah.
From the Long Halloween. So let's just get into that. Number one for Luke and I, the Batman. Our listeners know how I feel about it. So Luke, I'm going to give you a soapbox here to gush about.
Before you guys jump into this, I just want to do Luke's point. He's totally right. John Astin did replace Frank Gorshin in the second season of the show. So Gorshin was 1 and 3. You're totally right. I forgot about John Astin. I want to get that.
It was
out
like
there.
totally for whatever reason, just like.
And,
anyway.
he had a completely different take on the character too, like a completely different costume too. Anyway,
see, Jim Carrey's adaptation was Frank Gorshin. Like it was like almost like a panel,
Gorshin,
like a screen switch.
Yeah, he came up with that manic
awesome.
like Okay, so let me go ahead.
Never understood why he wore the mask though, the domino mask thing, because when he's wearing his Riddler suit, like the tux, he doesn't have a mask, but it's like the bowler cap is supposed to be his like secret identity.
Right.
And then he like when he wears the tights, it's the little purple mask. So you're like, why?
What was the point of that?
Yeah, but anyway,
the
Batman, the beginning, the opening scene, when you hear the just, and you think you think it's Batman, like he's just like staking out this fucking dude. And then you find out that it's fucking horror movie Riddler in the fucking
when they go
house.
through and you see his glasses in the reflection,
dude. When
and you get that lightning crash, and you see him standing right behind him,
dude. The eyes,
like, no,
all you see is his thick glasses and those eyes, and you're like, oh shit.
And then the balls for this movie to be like, this ain't your granddaddy's Batman. We're gonna watch this man brutally beat this man to death.
and he like the thing like goes flying across the room, and he's just like. And he like gets up, goes and grabs it, comes back and pops him again, and then it's
cuts off the dude's thumb. Yeah, it's amazing.
And he just stretches out that fucking
thumb drive.
But
it's a great part.
And that's another thing too is when fucking Gordon comes in and he's like the fucking balls on this guy, and he's just like, thumb drive. And that too is so fucking funny because Pattinson's Batman, he's fighting the fucking urge to laugh so hard. When he says thumb drive, because he's just like
and he pulls a thumb. Yeah, I think that you and I saw it together, and okay, you already gave me your list. It's a terrible list, but I'm just
you're wrong.
But we saw that together and I just remember there were so many times throughout that movie I just kept looking at you being like, this score, dude. Yeah. And there were so many times, like especially like we talked when Tyler talked about the Batmobile being just a muscle
car, dude.
And that sequence is amazing. Like I've never seen the Batmobile actually be scary.
And I was gonna get that. This whole movie is like this horror movie, and I love that it's a fucking like it's like a serial killer. Fucking straight Halloween movie, and the fact that the Batmobile is literally its own character, and that whole scene feels like a monster movie. Yeah. Because at first you see it light up, then you hear that fucking roar, and you just.
And that's the thing too. Yeah, you're right. Every director, but
you get the chase scene. So when Penguin is driving, Colin Farrell's fucking freaking the fuck out. It feels like in a horror movie when you have that chase scene and the fucking shitty ass fucking civilians are trying to run away. I fucking got you.
It even has a slasher thing where you think you killed Jason and Jason shows up in the scene and kills you. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I remember, again, you and I sitting there and I'm thinking this score, dude. And then he hits the jump and it's like, dun 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 dun. I was like, good God,
dude! I literally straight up like after that movie, I downloaded the fucking whole soundtrack.
Oh, I listened to it before,
and I was listening to it at work. I was when I was writing the fucking metaverse fucking Shadowblade shit. I was just listening to that score the whole time because it was fucking so good. Oh, dude, just the score alone. Like it
you're right.
Literally plays the whole movie when you listen to that. It just sitting there, and like the fucking the one song, "Raining of Vengeance." Yeah. That's the title of the fucking track. It's so good. They just this whole movie.
They never played it until the end.
Awesome.
But the main theme is much more optimistic at the beginning, but they don't play it until the end of the movie. Because I remember hearing the main theme, I'm like, this is really cool, and it's really optimistic, and then it like slowly builds and builds, and then it hits the like crescendo of the like dun 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 dun, and like what it did. Even the animated movies, I don't think there's been one Batman movie where it hasn't had a amazing
badass score.
Yeah. Even the Schumacher movies have a good score.
Oh yeah, like
I mean, they're not Danny Elfman, but
no. When you hear fucking like the Riddler, Tommy Lee fucking Two-Face score when they're just doing the shit, that shit's good.
Yeah.
But again, even the Nolan trilogy, you have that like standing fucking like main theme for like all three of them, and then the fucking Snyderverse, everybody gets their own goddamn theme song.
Yeah. But see, I like that, and I've talked about that. I love the fact that they overplayed that theme. Like almost every time you see him, that theme is playing, and I love that so much because I think it harkens back to the cartoons and stuff.
I'll go back to just the Batman. The opening scene when you see the Riddler and he kills that dude. The part that really got me, and the part that I think is definitive for Batman in general, is the journal, and he's fucking doing the voiceover, and he's talking about how everyone's just afraid of him now. Yeah. He's only been doing this for like 2 years. And the part where people are fucking scared shitless because of the fucking signal. And then you have that the thugs in the fucking sewer or in the subway, and he just silence. You hear his fucking footsteps.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking
and they hold that shot on the hallway like it's a horror movie.
Like they do that
for
every
time.
Time. Every time they showed somebody, you thought, "Hey, he's gonna come walking the fuck out of that shadow." Yeah. You think he's coming, and then he finally does, and the goosebumps fucking they turn into fucking peaks because you got mountains of fucking just fucking.
I love the stylization of the Joker thugs too.
Yeah,
right.
The clown looking thug. Yeah,
I mean, you could tell, like, you could make that they're Joker thugs or just regular thugs, but I liked that there was a little bit of like, hey, if you want to make that they're Joker thugs, you can, because we kind of made
Luke
it. Luke
and I are actually on the same boat too. I hated that they shoehorned in the Joker at the end.
Yeah.
But
only because
they cut that scene. If you're gonna cut that scene that you deleted, cut the other scene out because it makes no fucking sense.
See, because it would have made more. It would have made more sense if it would have been like any other character. Because
you could have done Jonathan Crane. Your whole movie was about fear,
right?
Yeah. But it would have made more sense if it would have been like Bane or somebody like that. Because the whole thing is, hey, you're all about the brains. You're all about trying to get in his head. Maybe you need some brawn. Maybe you need some strength and some physicality to go behind your mind.
And you and I talked
some fucking super thick Latino accent for fucking.
And Tyler and I talked about this on the pod because we did talk about the deleted scene. You and I talked about it off mic, but you and I were talking about
it ruins
the detective aspect because he figures it out in like 2 seconds, and it's like, well, then what's the point of him going through all this character growth?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
he's trying to get the ball.
If they put that in the movie, if it was in the movie, they would have had to have put another like 10 minutes of explaining why he would go to see him.
Right.
Because there's no
reason
why
did he
for
catch him already?
To even there's no reason for him to go in there and talk to him, because like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he here?
Right.
Like,
and this whole movie's about him being inexperienced at Batman, and he's already captured the Joker.
I've also heard some stuff about, like, there are a lot of people who like the disfigurement.
I do. I'm a fan of it.
Why?
I like an ugly Joker.
Okay.
That's really it.
The only thing that really hit the head on the nail is the fact that he's an Irish actor, and Mark Hamill's Joker technically is an Irish Joker because for whatever reason he says no, I'm actually Irish, and I think that's a fucking cool callback, and that's funny and it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Anyway, I don't care for him, the actor. Anyway, and there's this really like new trend for DC characters and actors to be like intoxicated and getting arrested and doing all these things, because Ezra apparently is the fucking nightmare zone.
Yeah.
Which I think what would be cool
mental health
is if you just completely axe the DC EU, get rid of Ezra.
We talked about it. Warner Discovery wants to do that. They're trying to they're going to blow it up and start over, I think.
They'll have to now.
But Luke, we need to wrap this up. I've been getting
I was gonna say you could bring in the Keaton verse, and I would say bring back Nick Cage as Superman, but then I would cast Barry Allen as Neil Patrick Harris and have him be Flash, and I think that would be kind of cool. Anyway,
he's getting a little old for that, but yeah, I like it.
Anyway, that's what I was saying, because it'd be Keaton's universe, and they're all kind of older, and the Flash has always been kind of younger than the main three.
That would work with Keaton. Yeah, no, I get you.
Well, I think
I've always wanted Keaton.
I've been getting I don't have Oscar music, but I got the wife look, so we probably need to wrap this up. This extremely long episode.
I got the wife look too, so we're good.
I know you. Well, I was talking to you. I saw you get the same look I got.
Actually, I've been giving him the version.
Fuck me eyes.
I have a version of the wife look.
All right. Well,
we're gonna go dye Easter eggs.
Luke, we're gonna wrap this up. So you and I, of course, ended up at the same spot. It's my favorite, and that's just what we need to do.
I gotta text my wife. Because of all the corners of the movie fit it the best. It's probably one of if not the best score. The villains are portrayed very well. Paul Dano kills it. Pattinson is on point. Fucking
we're in trouble.
Whatever the dude's Jim Gordon is, he's awesome. Zoe Kravitz is killing it. Even the fucking B-list fucking cops are fucking good.
Well, even for me, I think the big one for me that really drives it home, and I said this when we did the review. Why are you laughing? I'm wrapping it up.
Colin Farrell's a good-ass fucking penguin.
Yeah, everything. The biggest one
Falcone.
The biggest one is the fact that we got to see almost all Batman and virtually no Bruce Wayne, and I'm totally cool with that.
See, even the Bruce Wayne shit was cool because he's nocturnal. He wears sunglasses in the day because he says, "Hey, fuck the sun."
I'm a vampire.
And he's a fucking brooding fucking like, "Hey, fuck the world." He's probably a virgin.
Yeah, I did see that. Although a little creepy. Shouldn't be creeping on Catwoman. Changing.
See, that right there again, I'm going to say this too, is super sexy scene with Catwoman dressing. Why was she wearing fucking Calvin Klein tighty whities? Like, give me something a little bit more,
Show me penetration.
It's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is, like, why the fuck are you having this this super hot, sexy scene, and she's only wearing tighty whities? Like,
and you're just sitting there, but you see those tighty whities, and your first thought is,
I should go buy some Calvin Kleins. So that's what I'm saying.
You know how much a pair of those cost?
Well, $1 million, bitch.
We got to go, man.
This is your idea of wrapping it up, man. Oh my God.
I love you, buddy.
They could have been a different color than white. That's all I'm saying. It's just because white just seems creepy to me.
Stop talking.
Send it off, Jake. Jesus.
On HBO Max. This has been the Off Panel Off Topic, a definitive Batman ranking because it really isn't definitive at all.
The Batcast.
Yeah, the Batcast reunion. We got to do those commentaries at some point, the Batman commentaries. But we got to go because my wife is texting me. We got to get food. I love you. I love the listeners. I love America. I love the
Batman.
And in the words of the immortal Stan Lee.
And that's it.
It's not DC.